be presenting, Kai? It's a start.
Right, hello everybody, welcome back to the action here. It's time for the semi-finals. It's time for the ladies to tee off. We've got Annabelle Fuller and Kirsten Rudgley about to go out here at 1. The gentlemen are out. I can tell you George Mason is 2 up at the minute and Tom Addy is 1 up too. Now, we're going to stick around here for a little bit. We've got a very special guest to bring in as well. Here he is, Kal Williams. Come on, Kai.
Hello.
Kai. It's been great having you around today. Now, you're doing something quite special, aren't you? Because you're taking over the England Golf Instagram account today. How's that been going?
That's been going amazing so far. It's been great fun seeing the players out there. It's been an amazing day as well. It's been really fun to just got a few interviews in there and it's been like going through the day. I've
seen some great content. Do go check it out as well. Head over to the England Golf Instagram account. It's well worth seeing. You're a golfer yourself though, aren't you, Kai?
I am a golfer myself.
What's your handicap?
I'm playing off 10.5 at the moment.
10.5. We can't ever play together because you'll beat me. You've got to give me quite a few shots, all right? How impressed have you been with Moortown?
Oh, I've been so impressed. It's a beautiful, beautiful course. The greens, even with the weather from the past week, are amazing. Oh. So beautiful. And it's a beautiful aesthetic course as well.
So, right. Semi-finals now,
Semi-finals.
Finals tomorrow, 36 holes. Who do you think's going to win outright?
Oh, I have no clue.
It's a difficult question, isn't it?
That is a very difficult question.
It's a very difficult question. Of course, we will sit on the fence, won't we, Kai?
I'll sit on the fence for that one, absolutely.
Now, look, 10.5 handicap. The first hole here at Moortown, par 5. What are you doing down here? It's got to be driver, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be driver. Yeah, it's a long old hole for me, especially with this wind. So yeah, it'll be driver and hope for the best, really.
Actually, just talking of the wind, it's sort of blowing this way, isn't
it?
It
definitely.
It's going to sweep across the players here. It's going to be quite a few challenges. We've seen a few players earlier. They went well right off the tee.
Yeah.
It's actually quite safe over there if you land.
It is. You've got a nice view into the green. You've got, obviously the trees are in play. You have to get over the trees, but you still got, if you land like on the fairway, luckily, or just in the semi-rough, you've still got a nice view and you can still make par pretty comfortably.
Fantastic. Now, this jacket, of course, Young Ambassadors, you are part of the England Golf Young Ambassadors.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
That came about, so a few years ago, maybe a couple of years ago, I was just approached on social media, just said if you want to have a go. So I went through and did the process to get in, where I had to do a speech in front of some people, which I was pretty nervous about at the start.
I don't believe that. You're a confident man, I'm telling you that.
Not always.
Right,
I wasn't always as confident, trust me. But yeah. Had to do a speech and then it just came about and I'm really thankful. It's been an amazing experience with them, it really has. Got me to do stuff like this, which I would never been able to do before.
Good man, I like to hear that, and like I say, it is a real pleasure. So we're about to get the action underway. The first semi-final for the ladies is about to get underway. The play we've seen as well today from both the men's and ladies has just been exceptional, hasn't it? Have you been impressed?
I've been very impressed, especially with the ladies. I went and walked around for a bit and saw the ladies, and they're playing very well out there, getting on the greens comfortably and putting in, getting the pars, and they're playing especially really well compared to the wind as well.
Match play's a tough old beast, isn't it? But it's a level playing field essentially, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Do you play a lot of match play yourself, or do
match
you prefer
play
straight play?
I think my favourite format.
Is it?
Really, yeah, I do better on match play than I do straight play. I think it's the whole idea of second chances as well, that you can always make it back, and it's just really fun all the way to the end. All the way, you never know.
Strike your opponent out, haven't you? It's a tough old beast.
Mind games as well, isn't it?
That's it. I don't know. I wouldn't be good enough. I certainly wouldn't be good enough. Right. If we just turn our attention, I think we're about to tee off. Kai, are you going to join us just for a walk down to the green?
I will be.
It's entirely up to you. I appreciate you've got a bit of a drive to get home, haven't you?
I do. Yeah, almost 4 hours. Yeah.
Where's home?
Bedford.
Bedford. Okay, I'm Berkshire myself, so yes, I know it quite well. I think we are just waiting for the all clear, and then we're going to get this group underway. It's going to be Annabelle Fuller and Kirsten Rudgley to get the ladies semi-final of the English Amateur Championship underway. We are live tomorrow as well for the final. Kai, you're going to watch the final tomorrow? You can watch it on YouTube, of course.
I know, I've seen I can watch it on YouTube. Yes, absolutely. I'll make sure I'm there.
Right, so we've got the starter here. We are just waiting to get things underway. Right, whilst we've got a bit of time actually, Kai, what's favourite club in the bag for you?
Favourite club is, that's a question. It's either my putter. My putting's been going pretty well. Yeah, I like my putter.
Okay.
My putting's been pretty decent recently, definitely. But if not, then my trusty 7-iron maybe.
7-iron, good choice.
Definitely.
Mine is my 9-iron actually. I can't miss with a 9-iron. Yeah. Well, I can, but yeah. Right, here we go. Time to get things underway. So the looks like it's going to be Annabelle Fuller to go first, and rightly so, Kai. The drivers come out to play.
Definitely. Nice straight down the middle, and should be fine.
Oh, nice. She has split that fairway.
That was a great shot. That's where you want to be.
And here is Kirsten now. Semi-final for the ladies of the English Amateur Championship is now officially underway. It's just caught a bit of the wind. I think it's pulling right. Is it going to be okay? It is quite right, but it is okay. Should we take a walk, Kai? Is that okay with you? We'll just walk down to the green with these and just have a little chat as we go. So we know your favourite club, putter, and the old trusty 7-iron. I'm sure a lot of people probably agree with that one. Who's your favourite player, though?
Favourite player? That is also a great question. I love Justin Rose. I love what he's done for the ladies and the juniors, and I really respect him as a player as well. Not just on the course, but off the course. He's an amazing person. So I really like Justin Rose for those reasons.
Fantastic. And have you been watching the Olympics, the golf at the Olympics?
I have been watching a bit of the golf in the Olympics. Unfortunately, I haven't watched as much as I would like to, but...
Well, you can watch the English Amateur Championships instead,
exactly.
can't you? Why on earth would you want to watch the Olympics?
Walk here right now.
Now we are just marching our way down the first tier. Whilst we do that, let's just pop the live leaderboard up onto the screen so we can see how the two gentleman groups are getting on. They are out on the course. Last time I saw it was George Mason was 2 up in his match. He came through against Jack Dyer. It went to a 19th hole, as did Tom Addy's match against Craig Passmore as well. Let's just have a little look how things are. I can tell you actually, Kai, Tom Addy, he's 1 up through 5 against Sam Bairstow. George Mason, he's 1 up through 4, so he's dropped a hole there against John Goff. And of course, as we can see here, we've just literally teed off with Annabelle Fuller and Kirsten Rodgerly here at the first. So exciting stuff indeed. I'm looking forward to these semi-finals. I'm really looking forward to the final as well tomorrow, Kai. I really am. So have we got much else coming up on Instagram today for England Golf?
I might post a couple more stories, maybe say goodbye.
Yep.
Because after this I might be heading down, got a long drive ahead of me. But it's been an amazing experience, an amazing day, and it was worth every minute of the drive.
That's what I like to hear. Good man.
Absolutely.
I did see one of the posts. You've been chatting to a number of players and a few of the should we say VIPs here at
absolutely,
Moortown?
definitely.
Who have you been chatting to today?
So I've been chatting to Martin, who's the head pro here, about what they could expect on the course. And it was actually really nice to talk to him and learn about what his favourite holes are and why. And then I also talked to David, who had wrote a book about the 1929 Ryder Cup that placed here, which was the first British Ryder Cup ever.
Wow, fantastic.
This course is so filled with history, and it's such an amazing course to learn about. And it was literally amazing talking to him and learning about the great history that this course has.
I learnt something interestingly yesterday. Actually, the 10th hole was the first hole designed by Asda Mackenzie, and that was how he got hired to do the rest of the course. Interesting stuff, isn't it?
Interesting. It's amazing. Very interesting course.
So this is Kirsten Rodgerly's second shot here at the par 5 first. Go. So Annabelle Fuller, centre of the fairway. What a lovely look at the flag she's got here.
Horrible pin position, isn't it?
Yeah. I think I'd be trying to think where I would probably aim to be landing this. I would obviously be comfortably laying up.
Comfortably laying up. Always an option.
I reckon I could just get past that ditch.
Yeah. On a lucky day with some wind.
Yeah. Only with wind behind me, yeah. straight, isn't it? It's just pinpoint. A great
Another
shot
great
there.
shot.
And it is advantage Annabelle Fuller here in this match play.
That's where you want to be for two, isn't it? Nicer up and down this you can get.
It certainly is. And if you're Kirsten now, what are you thinking? Because you've got quite a bit of work to do, haven't you? Really? Do you go for this? Like we said, that bunker's very threatening on the front
It's
and
definitely.
to the right.
However, it looks like it's got quite a nice line into the flag. If she can play that bunker shot well, maybe pitch it on, then it could be a pretty close one as well. It all depends on the line in that bunker.
Got to be confident, haven't you? And
Confidence.
these ladies certainly are. They're not in a semi-final for no reason.
They've got the skill to be there. It's all about confidence at this point, believing in yourself, seeing if you can get it close to that pin as possible.
So how did you get into golf then? Guy, is it always something you've been interested in?
No, it was, I used to live right next to a golf club.
Yeah.
And when I was 4, we just thought we'd give it a try from a friend who was like, yeah, you should try it, and just didn't stop. All the way to 15, so 11 years now, which is, whenever I say that to some people, they're like amazed. But it just doesn't feel like it. It feels like yesterday, almost hours off 36.
So
just hitting around.
You're this close though to single figure handicap.
This close, I know.
That's the next goal, is it?
That is definitely the next goal where I want to be pretty soon.
Good man. Well, I never got there, but I'm sure, I've no doubt you will, Kai. No doubt whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's nice to see a lot of people walking around, isn't it? Isn't it good to see people back? And I know
Yes.
it's a lot of family members showing support. If you're a player, how do you think Annabelle and Kirsten are feeling? Would you rather family sort of stay back in the clubhouse, or would you quite like to have them by your side for support?
Well, I know myself that I prefer having my family walk around with me when I'm on the course. I think that extra support gives you the confidence that you need sometimes, and it's all about them having your back almost, isn't it? That's
Absolutely.
why people love having their family walk around with them. But it's not for everyone. Sometimes they need their space to be able to concentrate. So it all depends on the player in this instance.
Absolutely. And it's not
the bunker
she
shot she
wanted to do
wanted.
there, no. So it's a big advantage to Annabelle Fuller here at the first to go one up. She's still got work to do, of course. It's not a given just yet.
Absolutely.
We've seen 2 cracking playoffs here at 1 already today, both settled at the first.
Yeah.
George Mason coming through and Tom Addy in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, that's a lovely little touch there.
Do you think the fact that Kirsten didn't quite play the shot she wanted to just allowed Annabelle just a chance to not have to take a risk there, just get it safely on the green and make Kirsten work a bit harder?
Exactly. Annabelle definitely has the advantage here. All she has to do is play it safe at this point. Nice and comfortable.
Well, that's the thing about match play, isn't it? If your opponent does make a mistake, it's not like you're trying to get an eagle at every hole, is it?
Exactly. And this is good for Kirsten as well, who has the opportunity to...
Oh, that's a great shot, by the way. Sorry to interrupt, Kai.
No, it's absolutely fine.
That is exactly what she needed to do, and that's put some serious pressure on. Wonderful stuff. It's still advantage Annabelle, but she's just done exactly what she needed to do there, hasn't she?
That was a beautiful chip, though.
Let's get a look and just see how close. It can be quite misleading at times, can't it?
Yeah.
You think it's really close and you get up close to it and
Yeah,
you're like,
you hate it when
oh, it's actually
happens to
7
you
foot.
on the tee it looks like it's in, but then it's at the front of the green, isn't it?
I often think that, Kai. I do a little par 3, I think I'm within 5 foot and ends up on 20 foot away.
Exactly.
And then I will usually 3-putt from there. So we'll just watch this group hole out if that's okay with you, Kai. So here is Fuller to win the hole as well.
It's a lovely putt.
It is, isn't it? I imagine Kirsten will let her take that away, and she does. So she's got to make this now, Kirsten, isn't she? And she's giving herself every chance to do so.
Very crucial putt for Kirsten right now.
She's missed it, so Annabelle at the first hole goes 1 up. Now Kai, thank you so much. I know you've got a long drive, I know you've probably got to get away, so we will let you do that. But it's been a real pleasure. Thanks for coming down today. Thanks for the work you've done on the Instagram account. Of course, giving the England Golf social media team the day off. Because you've been doing all their Instagram work. Jenna's ignoring me completely. But Kai, thank you so much. It's been a real pleasure. Thanks for everything you've done. Yeah. Keep the golf up. Let me know when you get to single figures, all right?
I will, definitely.
We must have a game someday.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. I'll take that off you.
Well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
much. Real pleasure. Thank you. Right, we're going to head to the second. What a treat that was to have Kal Williams, one of the young ambassadors for England Golf, on the mic with us. Lovely stuff. He is... very good place, 15 years old, by the way, 10.5 is his handicap. We're going to head to the second and watch this group tee off before coming back to the first. Now what we're going to do in this broadcast, we're not going to stay live for a huge amount of time, because what we're going to do, we're going to get back, cut off, then reset up for a semi-final extended live broadcast with the men and the ladies as well. We're going to get out onto the course and catch up with the men as the action is happening underway, and then we're going to catch up with the ladies as well. It's hotting up here. It's the semi-final of the English Amateur Championship, and it's live. So it's Annabelle Fuller to tee off first. She's 1 up. Annabelle Fuller 1 up against Kirsten Rodgley. So there we go. We're going to leave this group now and come back, turn our attention to the first tee. But Annabelle Fuller, she takes an early lead. She wins the first hole. Annabelle Fuller 1 up. Kirsten Rodgley has got a bit of work to do, but there's a long way to go. They've only just teed off at 2. It's the semi-finals of the English Amateur Championship. It's pretty exciting stuff, isn't it? Let's just pop that live leaderboard up onto the screen whilst we head back to the first, so you can see how things are going. And George Mason has been pegged back. He's now all square. It's like Tom Addy. He is 1 up too. It's very, very exciting stuff. the semi-finals, live and exclusive of the English Amateur Championship here at Moortown. Don't forget, tomorrow we've got the final live for you as well. It's going to be played over 36 holes, and we are going to be live for that. My word, we've got a lot of live golf to bring you over the next 24 hours, and of course tomorrow we will have your champion. So do comment below as well, show your messages of support. We can see the comments. A bit of support coming in already, certainly for Kirsten Dagmar. And it says, go Kirsten. Sue Thompson also says, have a great afternoon. I can assure you we will catch up with the groups later as well. We're not going to ignore them. There's still a lot of golf to bring you. We're going to catch up with the men, then we're going to come back with the ladies groups as well. So don't think that's it. You will see whoever you're supporting, whoever you're following, you will see them today in action in the semi-final here of the English Amateur Championship. So not long to go now. In fact, the ladies are on the tee. I can see them right now. Let's take it down, and we might be able to see them get themselves ready to go. It's the final group, it's the second group. It's Amelia Williamson versus Belle Wardle here at the first. But yes, just to keep you updated what is going out on the course. Tom Addy is 1 up through 6 against Sam Bairstow. Georgia Mason and John Goff are tied through 5. Annabelle Fuller, as we've just seen, she won the first hole. She's 1 up through 1 against Kirsten Rudgley, and Amelia Williamson and Belle Wardle on the tee here at the first, about to get their semi-final. In fact, not about to, they've teed off. They have played their shots, so cracking stuff here. Like I say, how this is going to work is we're going to broadcast live for this group to come down, and we'll watch them tee off at 2. Then actually we're going to get back into the clubhouse, reset up, and then go for a long, extended semi-final broadcast for you to bring you all of the action live of the English Amateur Championship. It's been a wonderful week. Can you believe it's day 5 already? First 2 days were stroke play, then there was a cut. Then we had the first round of match play matches. Yesterday for the men we had the quarterfinals. We also yesterday we did have the quarterfinals. No, we had the quarterfinals today, didn't we? We had a round of 32 and a round of 16 yesterday. Getting myself in a muddle here. Then today, this morning, we had the quarterfinals. Now it's the semi-finals for the ladies. We had the round of 16 matches yesterday. The quarterfinals this morning. And now it's the semi-finals. Now, yesterday at the end of play, we were very fortunate yesterday to actually catch up. We had about 5 or 6 winners at the 16th green for the ladies, and we managed to grab them all as they came off the 16th, immediately as they'd just won their matches, their round of 16 matches. And here's what they all had to say. Congratulations. How are you feeling about getting through to the next round?
I'm pretty glad. Yeah, I mean, it was not very nice weather, so happy to get it over done with.
Where's mine? Where's mine for you? Yeah, it's treacherous conditions, isn't it? I bet you're glad you don't have to play again today.
Yeah, I was just looking at the guides coming around. I was like, oh, I'm thankful that's not me.
Fantastic. What does it mean to get through to the next round for you? It's a big tournament, of course.
Yeah, I mean, of course, with all the match play, it's day by day. You've got to take each round as it comes. And just because you won one round doesn't mean that you suddenly won the tournament. You've still got a couple more rounds to go.
Yeah, you certainly do. Best of luck. Congratulations. How does it feel to get through to the next round?
Good, yeah. Really tough out there today. I mean, just pleased to get it done. Yeah.
Where's your brolly? That's what I'm wondering.
Oh,
it's all the way over there.
It's too late for that, I think.
I look back tomorrow, of course. Let's hope the weather holds up a little bit. It's an impossible question, asking how far you can go, of course, but game in good shape, you're feeling confident?
Yeah, really good. Short game's been really good today, which was key. Obviously, not always hitting greens in these conditions, but managed to get a lot up and down, so yeah. Feeling pretty good, yeah.
Congratulations. Well done. A little fist pump there as it went in. Well played today in the toughest of conditions. What has it been like out there?
I think it was just par golf, really. Just who could get it on the green and just 2-putt, really. That's all it was. Who was the strongest at the end of the day? So
got a big smile on your face. How does it? What does it mean to come back tomorrow?
Yeah, no, it's awesome, and I got up early, which is definitely the key.
Got up early. How early?
I think I was 3 or 4 up. Well, I was 4 up through the turn, so
yeah, okay.
That was definitely a help. So
yeah.
But struggled coming in, but got the job done. So
certainly in these conditions, it's just staying it, isn't it?
Yeah,
once you get that lead,
yeah.
Fantastic. Congratulations. We'll see you
Thank you.
tomorrow. Lena, how you doing? It's good to see you again. Is that the match one then?
Yeah.
I take it, because the scoreboard was a little bit late to
Yeah.
update, but congratulations anyway.
you.
What's it been like out there? We know it's been treacherous, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's really tough. You kind of just have to plough along. I was like 4 down through 6, and
Yeah.
you just have to keep going.
So you were 4 down through 6, but you came back. You
Yeah.
just found a bit of steel, and of course, got to do it all again tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Lovely. Davina, go get yourself back to the clubhouse. Get your feet dry. Mine are soaking. And we'll see you tomorrow. So there we go, just coming towards us now, Amelia Williamson and Belle Wardle. They've both played their second shots here at the par 5 first here at Moortown. Their semi-finals underway, so we're just going to stick down here, watch them hole out, and then head to 2, seed and tee clubhouse and get ready for the full extended semi-final live coverage. It's make sure you get yourself ready for an afternoon of live golf. Get a nice cup of tea, get a coffee, get a beer, get a glass, sit in. You can broadcasting live on YouTube. We're on YouTube, we're on Twitter, we're on Twitter. You name it. If we can stick it somewhere, we will. We'll put it on any platform at all, and why not? Because this is incredible stuff indeed. So Amelia Williamson and Belle Wardle. Belle Wardle beat Emily Price, didn't she, a couple of days ago, the defending champion. That was something of a surprise. Although it's not proved to be that much of a surprise now. The level that Belle's been playing at has been quite sensational. And there she is. Hi.
Not much this morning.
Thank
I was
you.
watching this morning.
Bit drier today.
I was driving down to London yesterday, so I thought, God, what's it like here today?
Oh, it's insane.
Cold.
It was insane. So here is Amelia Williamson. Third shot. Oh, just caught it. It's a little bit onto the slope, but she'll be delighted with that. Here is Belle Wardle. Pin's cut off to the right. It's a tricky pin position. Hold. Right, that was both Belle and Amelia's third shots here, so let's see how things pan out. We did just see Annabelle Fuller, didn't we, taking a lead. She won the first hole, she was 1 up heading on to the second. What can Amelia Williamson and Belle Wardle do here? This will be both of their 4th shots here. Will they head to 2 all square? She knew it was missing, didn't she? Bell Wardle now. This will be to win the hole. Here is Bell Wardle. This goes in, she'll win the hole. And she knew it was missing too. There we go, all square. Let's head to 2 and watch this group tee off before we then head off for a very short break. It's just really so we can reset up and get ready for the live full extended coverage of the semi-finals. When we next come back on, we will be live all the way to the very end of the English Amateur Championship semi-finals for both the men and the women. So we move to the second par 4. I can tell you Annabelle Fuller is still 1 up through 2. They're just coming down the third fairway just adjacent to us. There you go, you can see them over there. By the way, Leon, I just want to show everybody something. Look at this house over here. Look at that house over there, the white one. Can you see that? Look at that. Sorry if that's somebody's house, but it's an absolute cracker, isn't it? Right, let's come back because we're about to get the tee shot. I just caught it out of the corner of my eye and thought, wow, what a house. What? So, this is Amelia Williamson from Hunstanton. On the tee, she hits it. It's all square between Amelia and Bell Wardle. I think the wind just caught that one. It's really started to pick up quite heavily now, the wind. It really has. Bell Wardle, it's gone a bit right. I think it's going to be okay there though. We are facing into the wind. It is okay, it's actually on the fairway. So right, they head off now. Let's just come back to actually the third here because we're just going to watch, this is, we've got Annabelle Fuller over here and Kirsten Rudgley just about to play their second shots into the par 4 third here at Moortown. Annabelle Fuller is 1 up through 2. Club change for Kirsten. So there we go, good stuff. Let's just go to the green, shall we, and just see if they can hold these out. So that was their second shots, wasn't it, into the par for third. Fuller just more marking her ball. Good crowd of people coming around to watch. If you do live in the area, we're in Leeds, north of Leeds on Harrogate Road, do come down to Moortown. You'll be welcome down. You can watch the English Amateur Championship certainly tomorrow. It's the final day tomorrow. One of these two ladies will be playing in that final tomorrow. Going to be short. I think it's just about far out enough that Kirsten will ask her to carry on playing that. So here is Kirsten. If she wins, if this goes in, she'll win the hole. She's currently one down, so she could. She'll be taking the time. Oh. And they're going to make each other play. In it goes. And Annabelle says to Kirsten she can take hers. Right, there you go. That does end our short little bit of coverage for right now. Like I said, don't worry though. We're just going to get back and just set up, get the big battery packs and get back out on the course. We're going to catch up with the men first, then come back for the women and bring you all the action right to the finish of the English Amateur Championship semi-final. We'll see you very soon. Don't go far. We'll be back very soon.